Hey guys, it's that time. Pick a story wherein one of the decks or all of the decks could be a story or a message for you. So what I like to do is hold each deck up to the screen to see if it's resonating with you. So beginning with deck number 1. Could your story or message be here in deck number 1? Or could your story or message be here in deck number 2? Could your story or message be here? Or is your story or message in deck number 3? Could your story or message be here? Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get started with deck number 1. We have the Emperor, the World, Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, the Magician. Central issue, we have Two of Cups, Nine of Swords, and Three of Wands. Okay, so central issue, I feel that someone has been trying to get the other person's attention. Someone's definitely waiting from a distance. And I feel like they've been sending signals, but maybe someone has been asleep or just not able to recognize that a message or a signal was for them. I feel like someone also may be too preoccupied with their own thoughts at this time to recognize that something or someone is waiting for them. Some of you may also be wanting to go down a new road or a new path, or something that you may want to do. It's like you want to follow or pursue your dreams, but I see some sort of anxiety or fear about it. Maybe some of you are waiting for a companion, whether it's romantic or just company, just wanting company. So it looks like there is someone that you're connecting with either way. I feel like you also may have been dreaming about someone a lot. You've been possibly losing sleep or having some sort of anxiety, anticipating the connecting or the meeting or the coming of together of you and this person. I feel like some sort of meeting is getting ready to take place. If it's not romantic, then it can be maybe maybe you're getting ready to go see a home, or maybe you're getting ready to meet someone for business reasons. Whatever the case, I feel like you're trying to calm your nerves before you get ready to meet this person. Or maybe someone is nervous about meeting you. Can go that way too. Now, the Emperor is definitely someone who is maybe strategizing again. This is about maybe someone quietly observing and watching from a distance, trying to figure out what their next move is going to be. I feel like someone also has been reading their own cards, or someone has been getting readings done, whether it's psychic readings or tarot card readings. I feel like someone's been trying to get information about the future before they make their decision. And this could be you as well. Maybe this is you. You know, maybe you're getting ready to embark on something. You're getting ready to travel, getting ready to complete some sort of chapter. Although it looks like if you're getting ready to travel, you're doing it alone. I feel like you're getting ready to go see someone, or someone is getting ready to come see you, and that's where the nerves are. Someone's definitely also trying to play it cool. There's a need for a cycle to come to an end in your life. So I feel like you guys are getting ready to close some sort of chapter and start a new one. And it looks like you're ready and motivated to do so. Now, this also is about you taking the initiative to move forward on a project or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. I feel like you may be taking the initiative to do so. If this is about a romantic interest, whoever the pursuer is, I feel like they are coming forward. So the pursuer, and what I mean by that is the person who has like the dominant energy. It's coming off as a masculine energy. It could be a female, but it's the dominating energy. So you could be dealing with any sign, but so far we have Aries, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Scorpio coming out. So the Six of Cups, I feel like someone's being led to find a soulmate. This soulmate can be romantic. This soulmate can be a best friend. It can be the perfect company to work for, or the perfect business, or not business. Business partner, I should say. Whatever it is, and I've explained this before, it's just you finding the perfect match here. So this is definitely pretty good for those of you that are looking for love, waiting for love. I feel like you're going to find it, or it finds you. It doesn't matter. It's something your worlds are going to come together, the both of you. And I feel like someone's definitely being guided. Your spirit guides may be guiding you on some sort of journey or path. And even if, you know, something had to entertain you to get you to come along, I feel like that's what's happening. This makes me think of a parent and child, and the mother has to cover up the vegetables and cheese or something. Or you're trying to give your dog its medicine and you have to stuff the medicine inside the dog food or something. Like, I feel like someone is having to be tricked in order to get on board with something. Hopefully it's nothing bad. Hopefully this is a good thing, but it does look like someone is having to be tricked into it. Now, as far as any type of business or money, career, I feel like you have multiple streams of income, or you have the ability to do so. You don't have to just stick to one thing. You can have money coming in from different avenues. So if you have several interests, especially if you got that Gemini in you, I feel like there's a need for you to try to figure out how to make it work. Now, you might be trying to figure out, like, which path do I go down first? You've got to at least choose something to get started with so that everything else can start falling into place. If you can't make up your mind, you know, I've said it before, flip a coin, do something, because I feel like something could also be waiting for you. Like, Spirit is waiting for you to make a move or to make some sort of decision, and then whatever you decide, you will be assisted with. Someone also wants to build an empire or conquer the world. Someone has big plans or big visions. But I feel like someone is looking for someone to share that vision with. They're like, I've got big plans, but I don't want to be alone. I need a partner to conquer the world with. So again, we do have that Emperor energy looking for his partner. He's looking for someone that can, I guess, handle his type of energy, because I feel like the Emperor is also someone who is flaky, or flighty. He might have multiple personalities. He might be a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of person, and he needs someone with that. He or she needs someone with that, that can match his or her personality. Casting. Something's being cast. Now, I want to say cast a shadow. That doesn't really make sense to me. Maybe it makes sense to you, but I'm hearing the words cast. The term cast a shadow, but it could also be the casting of stones, casting of spells, like something's being casted, projected. Even with this, how it looks like there's a projector in her hands, and like there's this movie scene being played out on a big screen. And then this person, the Emperor, also looks like he has the same projector. That's why I feel like this is someone trying to send a signal, or someone is trying to get the other person's attention. Now, I do feel like you're going to get some sort of response. I feel like you're going to get some sort of response, and you're going to have some sort of clarity. Someone's name may be Egypt. I'm seeing someone who also attracts a lot of energy wherever they go. Like, either children are naturally drawn towards this person, or animals, or even insects. Like someone, it's like everywhere they go, these type of energies are attracted to that person. I don't know if it's you or someone that you're hanging around. Now, what else am I getting here? Yeah, and I was talking about the whole indirect communication type energy. I think that is what this is too, because I said that something might be going over someone's head, like someone's trying to get the other person's attention, but they're sleeping, or they're just preoccupied with a lot of other mental cloudiness. I feel like somebody's getting ready to get invited somewhere. Someone maybe wants you to come visit them, or they want you to go on a trip with them, or you may be getting ready to ask someone to go on a trip with you. Someone doesn't want to do something alone. Someone is just like, I want to see the world, but I don't want to see it alone. Yep, somebody's looking for their ride or die. Basically, someone may be putting you through a series of tests, and I know, I already hear it, tests. I agree, but that's that's their thinking. That's just how they think. Someone is wanting to put someone through a series of tests, and wanting someone to play along, and just they're testing you. It's like a stress test. I feel like someone needs to see what's your breaking point. It's bizarre. And then now I'm thinking about, like, this might be something literal. I know I always think of that scene in the Cosby Show when he went to take a stress test. And it's like it was some sort of physical to see how much the body could endure. How healthy was it? So you might literally have to go to the doctor to find out something. There are other things that before you can do, like you have to go through some sort of mental evaluation. I think like police officers have to have that. I don't know, maybe working. working in the services, the armed services. I think they do that. So I don't know what other type of jobs do that, but I kind of feel like someone is being tested mentally. Like, what is the breaking point? Is this person sane? Can they handle this type of situation? What's going to happen when they're in this or that situation? So I feel like something's going on where you're having to be tested. Now, it could be spiritual too. Maybe you are being spiritually tested because your over self is trying to make sure that you can handle certain things before you're put into that situation. Can you hang? So let me just kind of look at the Magician. Bantu. I don't know if someone has like something about a Bantu tribe, especially like a tattoo. And I also see someone might have the tattoo of the Nightmare Before Christmas, that well, anything from that movie, but specifically that curly symbol where I think it's like the moon. It's like, I don't know, I kind of feel like someone might have that symbol on them. I also feel like someone dresses as a superhero for Halloween, or someone dressed as a superhero for Halloween, like with a cape and stuff. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that plays a lot of mind games. This also looks like someone who's learning how to develop their skill, or they're mastering some sort of skill that they have. Someone also may be some sort of performer, performing artist. I also feel that there's someone around you attracted to you, but they cover it up or pretend that they either don't have feelings, or they just find excuses to interact with you. Those of you in a relationship, I don't know, something unusual is going on. I feel like maybe there's an outsider with other intentions. I don't know what their intentions are. Either someone is looking at your partner, or you're the outsider looking at someone's partner, or someone is wanting a favor or wanting money, or has a lot of phone. If you have a lot of money, you might have a lot of phony people around you, and you might, that could be too why I was saying somebody is testing somebody, because there's a lot of phony people around them, so they kind of weed people out by putting them through a series of tests. And then also with the Six of Cups, yes, this could be someone from your past, or it could be a reconciliation. If it is not someone from the past getting ready to come into your life, then it just indicates that soulmate energy. It's a familiar energy. Your souls will recognize each other. The minute you communicate with them or talk with them, you feel a connection, and it's just like, I know you. My soul knows you. I do feel like a princess is finding her prince, like she had to kiss a lot of frogs. Something also looks like it's happening within, at least something will be confirmed by Leo season before summer is out. So anywhere between August and October. Some of you, your soulmate could be an air sign, or you as an air sign are being led to your soulmate. Also could be an earth sign, specifically Capricorn. Six of Cups also looks like someone is still holding on to the memories. Someone still is holding on to pictures, messages, and they have not let it go. They still have them. They're still holding on to them. I feel like someone wants you to be a part of their life, and I see them letting their guards down. Like right now, this person is guarded. So I feel like I said, maybe around summertime, especially Leo season, is when someone's going to let their guards down. And there is some sort of unfinished business. Now, I feel too that somebody had something revealed to them in their dreams, but they tried to ignore it or are still in denial, even though something was revealed to them clear as day. Somebody could have had a profound dream where an angel descended down and said, so-and-so is your soulmate, and flew away. And the minute you woke up or they woke up, they were still like, no, like, that's not true. This can't be true. I feel like someone had a very clear message from beyond, and they are still in denial of it. So I don't know if it's you or a future love interest. I also feel that outside of love, Spirit is trying to get you to step out of your comfort zone. So somehow you are being coerced to pursue your dreams or to relocate, especially if you've been thinking about relocating, but just for whatever reason are afraid, or you keep making excuses, or you're just procrastinating or overthinking. I feel that something's going to happen where Spirit is going to make you uncomfortable so that you have to leave. So those are the messages for deck number 1. Let's look at the messages of deck number 2. Six of Coins, the World, Ace of Cups, Five of Swords, Nine of Cups, Central Issue, Ten of Cups, High Priestess, Knight of Coins. All right, so somebody has been having a lot of dreams. I feel like some of you guys have a secret admirer in the love department. Someone's maybe views you as their ideal companion or partner, or there's someone that you view as your perfect partner. Yeah, someone is in love or living in a fantasy. You might be infatuated with someone, or someone is infatuated with you. There's definitely some sort of secret admirer energy. And I also see someone that maybe has a widow's peak, like that's part of their facial features. I see someone with a widow's peak. I also see someone that has like very large or seductive looking eyes, or when you look in their eyes, it feels like you can read their soul. There's someone that's very mysterious around you. I feel like someone expresses their love in painful ways sometimes. Your love interests, or who, if you're not dealing with anyone, if someone's coming towards you, I feel like someone has an unusual sense of humor. I see the Ace of Cups, Five of Swords, Nine of Cups. Someone is just very twisted with the way they express their love. it might be conflicting, or it makes me think of, hopefully nobody does this, of course, but I just feel like someone slapped somebody and they're like, why did you slap me? And they're like, because I love you. It's weird, the way someone is expressing their love for you. It even can be both ways, like two people take jabs at each other, and it's like a playful love. It's like kind of cruel but playful at the same time. Something also might be hot and cold. I feel that this is also when someone gives a compliment, but also says something negative along with it. So, for instance, you know how when you are in love with somebody and you're talking about the person and you just say, I love his stupid ass. You know, it's kind of like it's followed by an insult. It's like you just said you love them, but then you call them a stupid ass. But it's kind of like a defensive way of saying, I love you. Like, I don't want to look stupid, but I love you type of energy. So that's what I'm getting for some sort of love situation. Now, I also see that there may be a family trip coming up, or someone's making plans for some sort of family reunion. I see either a trip or a relocation. Some of you maybe have been fantasizing about some sort of home in the islands or in the Caribbean, or maybe you want to take a trip there. I was getting, what's that place? It starts with a P. Is it Peru? Like, I think it's Peru that I'm getting. Yeah, because I keep trying to say Peruvian. So that's the people of the island. So I think someone also wants to go to Peru or something. Or maybe someone's from Peru. Either way, I see someone who is fantasizing about either traveling the world or relocating, talking about, I'd like to live there, or that's my fantasy, or that is something that I intend to do. So those of you that are planning some sort of trip, I can see that happening anywhere between August and October. Now, just like in the first reading, so I don't know if there's cross watchers, but I feel someone is also being invited on a trip. Someone is being invited, like, come in, why don't you come see me? Or we should do this together. Like, I feel like someone is being invited to something. You might be the one inviting someone, but it looks like an invitation to travel, relocate, or go on a trip. So I can see a new chapter starting in your lives. Maybe you're starting a new career. Maybe you're starting a new relationship. For some of you, it's about leaving behind a relationship. Even if your relationship has reached its end, like I love 10 of Cups, but sometimes it's talking about a relationship that actually is coming to an end. So if you are in a relationship, maybe you guys you felt like, especially with the world here, you feel like the relationship has gone as far as it can go. And you've completed that phase with that person, and it's time for you guys to move on, time for you guys to go your separate ways. Someone also could be waiting on a settlement or waiting for some sort of income to come in before like moving or making something official, like an official breakup. Now, 6 of Coins, to me, it's also usually similar to the Justice card, or it's still like the Justice card family. So some of you might be dealing with some sort of legalities as well. And then after some sort of legalities are finalized. You can go about your life and you can start new and start fresh. So I do feel like if somebody has been in a relationship, they're coming out of it. Someone's definitely going from being in a relationship to solo or single. This Ace of Cups, they're like, I'm single now, free. If you're single already, it's possible that you could meet someone on vacation. It's possible you could meet someone while spending time with family. Maybe one of their family friends is there that you're attracted to. Maybe you guys are going to throw jabs at one another, and that's really like hinting at, I find you attractive. It also could be that, what was I getting ready to say? Oh, yeah. And then also, if you're single, the person that comes into your life, maybe they are newly single. Like they just settled down and got on their own, moved out of whoever they were living with, and now they're single and available. I feel like somebody also had a very positive premonition about the future. Yeah, something that's supposed to happen over the course of the next 10 years. I feel like someone got a glimpse of that. Someone also might be wanting to have a family or start a family as well. So could be good news on the way for those of you that are trying. Looks like you might find out that you're pregnant. Maybe you're carrying to full term with the Nine of Cups here. Somebody might be unaware that they're already pregnant, or someone's unaware that, you know, somebody had a baby. I'm also getting the energy of someone who apologizes and then it's like on and off. It's like 1 minute, it's kind of a love and hate situation. So yeah, 1 minute you guys are apologetic with each other, the next minute you guys are fighting again, and it's almost like maybe somebody likes drama. You might be unaware of it. Maybe you subconsciously like drama, or you just like, maybe if drama is too harsh of a word, you like challenging relationships. Somebody doesn't like it all easy all the time. Then you get bored. So someone might be subconsciously inflicting pain or drama, or just trying to get the pot stirred just to keep things interesting. But I feel like you like saying congratulations for some reason. I feel like you're gonna get something. You're getting approved for something. Especially if you want a new life or a new home. You want to start your new life in a new home. I feel like you're going to get approved for something. Now, also, there could be a little jealousy or envy going on. Someone might be a little envious of your success. Let me look at this Five of Swords first. So there's some sort of conflict going on between an air sign and a fire sign. Or there's some sort of envy going on between these people. Someone is very guarded. There also could be some sort of miscommunication between air and fire. There's some sort of competition going on. I don't know. Someone either feels competitive towards you or you feel competitive towards them. I see victory as long as people stay in their lanes. So I feel like the secret is focusing just on you. This is if you feel like you have some sort of competitors or enemies anywhere. I feel like as long as you just stay focused on you and do what's best for you and stay in your lane, that you will have victory in whatever this this enviness is. Now, what I also see is that someone is doing the most to get somebody's attention. They're doing immature things or petty things to get the other person's attention. They're like, I just want you to notice me. I just want you to respond to me. I just want you to acknowledge me. So someone is doing a lot of irritating or petty things to get the attention of another person. Especially, again, between air and fire. In a love situation, I also feel if you are torn between air and fire, one of them eventually is going to stand out. I don't know who, depends on your story, but one of them stands out from the rest. It's either the person that you connect to the most intellectually, spiritually, or sexually. I don't know. It's one of those. But yeah, I feel like someone's definitely trying to get the other person's attention. Now, I do see someone being successful at it, though, even though it's a petty or immature way of getting someone's attention. I feel like they're going to get it. So whoever's acting out, whether it's you, whether it's someone else, it works. And they're happy about it. It's like, got your attention. Let me look here at the Nine of Cups. See what you're happy about. Yeah, matter of fact, with the Nine of Cups, just overall looks like you guys are going to find your happiness. Or you're going to do something that makes you happy. I feel like you're also happy about a letter or a message or confirmation that you get. So, okay, someone maybe has a codependency to drugs or alcohol, or someone has some bad habits, or it could be eating habits. I see someone stress drinking or stress eating. I also see someone who, when they get nervous or like happy nervous, they still overindulge in something. Someone's overindulging because they're happy. So this is like someone gaining weight because they're happy. Also, someone might be happy that you've gained weight. I'm getting something more about weight gain rather than weight loss. Someone is like, I like you plump. Someone is also very protective of their family. Or they love their family, but they always do their own thing. Someone is the black sheep of the family. What is this? I feel like Spirit is trying to tell me something, but it's like all trying to come through too fast. Something about the family trying to butt in. The family's trying to butt in. The family's trying to find out something. I don't know. Maybe some things you can't tell your family, or you have to keep away from your family. You can't tell your family everything that you're doing, or you can't tell your family about some sort of money you have, because although that's your family and you love them, Maybe they just, I don't know, get carried away. I need this. So can you think you could do that? You know, something's going on with finances and family, I think. Someone doesn't want their family to know that they have a large amount of money. Now, also, someone might not want you to know that they come from a lot of money. They're like, I don't want them to know that, you know, I make a lot of money. Someone is healthy financially healthy, financial gains. So this is some sort of weight gain and financial gain. I told you I'm seeing more of a gain. Someone might be gaining weight because they're pregnant, like I was saying. Okay, let me look at the Six of Coins here. Those of you looking for love, I feel like you're going to find love once you settle in with something new. Either you're settling in a new location or a new job or a new home. The minute you settle in, I feel like you're going to find love, but you guys are going to be mean to each other at first. Maybe you guys don't see eye to eye on certain things. See? Six of Coins. Tipping the scales, somebody gaining weight. Someone feels bad about gaining weight, but somebody else likes your weight gain. So I'm also seeing family members make up or apologize or trying to, if it's not family, I feel like someone might be trying to spend money on you or spoil you in some type of way. This is their way of saying I'm sorry or that they feel bad about something. So someone might be doing some sort of guilt spending. If someone had a miscarriage, I feel like your partner is trying to cheer you up by spoiling you and, I don't know, either taking you shopping or buying you your favorite things. So I feel like someone's trying to spoil you to make you feel better. Yeah, I feel like someone is feeling self-conscious about their appearance, and someone is going to be paying you a lot of compliments. But I also I still get that compliment followed by an insult type energy, but it is like loving, like it's too many cups surrounding this energy. So, you know, it's more, like I said, it's a defensive way of saying I love you, or I'm attracted to you, or I'm sorry punk. You know, just something like somebody is doing something like that. All right, so let's look at deck number 3. We have, what is it? Oh, Death, Queen of Swords, Temperance, Three of Cups, Two of Wands, central issue, Seven of Cups, Key of what? Oh, King of Wands, my bad. Key of Wands. Somebody got the key. And Prince of Cups or Chalices. Okay. All right. So, central issue is about emotional confusion. Some of you might be looking at something through rose-tinted glasses, or maybe you know that you are dealing with an illusion. Maybe you are thrown off by someone's physical appearance, or there is like you might think that someone is so attractive to the point where you can't think straight. You're like, I don't think I'm thinking logically. Like, I'm thrown off by their appearance or my what do you call that? The chemistry that you're having with someone it might be too intense and to the point where you can't think clearly. So there's a need for you to just kind of step outside the box or look at your situation objectively, or you might have to have someone else come in to give you an opinion about something so that you can kind of weigh you know, your options or figure out what it is that you're confused about. You also could be too emotionally invested in any situation. Like maybe your friend doesn't like your brother, or you know, you've got two friends that aren't getting along and you just feel like, oh, I love the both of you. I can't choose a side right now. I'm distracted. So your emotions might cause you to, you know, be unable to make a proper decision. You need to think logically too. Now, on the flip side, something's going on where somebody, you or somebody around you, might be having problems with sexuality, either being sexually confused. So yes, someone could be bisexual, or maybe they just don't know what to call themselves. They're like, I don't know what I am, but I do like this. What does that make me? So I feel like someone is a little confused about sexuality. If it's not that, then someone has been having like secret fantasies, or they have some sort of secret desires or fetishes going on. Or it could be some sort of secret affair, especially with the Three of Cups out. So doesn't sound so great if you're in a relationship, because yes, it sounds like there's someone that could be dealing with other people, having an affair, especially with somebody's friend. So yeah, there could be some sort of friends with benefits energy going on here. Now I do feel like the death card may represent the end of that confusion, and then you having some sort of clarity, because now you've got some sort of balance. You're able to see something objectively. Yeah, you had to bring out those swords. You had to think clearly. Now, you also could be involved with someone who is, what do you call it, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could also be dealing with someone who is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I'm also getting maybe someone that has Venus in Scorpio. If you are single, I feel that you are going to have a lot of options, but you need to distinguish who is really looking out for your best interests and who only wants you for sex, or, you know, just who's real and who's not. What are their intentions? So if you're single, I feel like you're definitely having options. There's going to be some sort of flirtation. Something is being, I feel like something's being tested. They're like, do you want this? Do you want to try this? What's behind door number 1, door number 2? Like, I feel like someone is very curious, especially sexually curious. And I know you guys are going to start tweaking again with the whole bisexuality, but I feel like someone is sexually curious about something and is getting ready to give it a try. Someone's definitely like, okay, I'm going to try this. Now, take the sex out of it. Maybe some of you are just doing new things pretty soon. Something new you're getting ready to do. You're getting ready to try some sort of new type of restaurant, a new type of food that you never ate before. Maybe you're going to date some type of people that you never dated. Maybe you're going to give your friend a chance, or your friend is going to give you a chance. So something could be going on where I feel like you're getting ready to do something that is new, especially if it is dealing with matters of the heart. Now, I also feel that I feel like you guys are going to find your match, someone who matches your energy. Looks like you guys are just on the same page about things. There's going to be a physical and a spiritual connection, and an emotional connection. Someone might match a checklist that you have, especially your top 7 fantasy, your ideal fantasy companion. I feel like someone matches your checklist. Now also, you might be doing some sort of healing. Maybe you had to heal from the past before opening your heart to someone or sharing your heart with someone. Either way, I just feel like you're ready. If not you, then it could be the person coming towards you. There's someone around you that brings you good balance. I'm getting someone who's also very nurturing. I feel that there's going to be mutual energy between two people. Like there's a nice energy exchange or a nice flow of energy. I feel like you're connecting with someone who will bring out the best in you. Someone is going to temper your energies and you temper theirs. So let's say someone normally has a hot temper. I feel like this person, whoever has a quick temper or bad temper, this person knows how to handle that. Anybody else, this person just gets angrier and angrier and doesn't like people saying stuff to them. But you come along and you know the right things to say. You know how to touch them, to calm them. Like you can really temper this person's energy. You keep this person sane is what I heard. You keep them sane. Now, but they also do the same thing for you. Like normally you might not tolerate certain things, or you might not, you know, there might be certain ways that you have, but this person, they come into the picture and they kind of, you know, calm you down, make you a peaceful person, and you make them a peaceful person. So it's a good mesh of energies. And also, this looks like somebody might be trying to set their friend up or their family member. Somebody's trying to set the other person up. I feel like there's a third party or an outsider trying to bring two people together because they feel like you two would hit it off good. Yeah. Even if it's unintentional. Somebody might even, and this is the second time that I'm getting, somebody might want to set you up on a blind date. They're like, I want you to meet someone, but I need you to trust me. And it's like, no, I like this type of person, and I like them to look like this. And they're like, trust me, I know your type. Meet my friend, meet this person. So I feel like someone does know your type, and they do good. So if someone wants to set you up, let them do it. Because I feel like they do know your taste. Okay, so with the Death card, this also indicates that there's something in your life that may be coming to an end, or maybe you are going through a period of transformation. Either way, you're going to come out having clarity or having direction. You're going to know exactly what you need to do. So you undergo some sort of transformation and you come out purified and having clarity. So yeah, I feel like somebody has been through the fire already. Also, something could be going on, like I said, where someone is coming out of a relationship, or someone is coming out of some sort of depression or mourning. And whatever this confusion was, I feel like no more confusion. That's over. I feel like you're also going to receive a response or an answer. If someone has been sending you mixed signals, that also could be some of the confusion. I think someone also didn't know what they wanted, or they were confused about their feelings for you, or something about, it might be that something is a little taboo about your love life. Because for whatever reason, I'm feeling like someone was fighting with their desires or this attraction that they were having, and felt like maybe they shouldn't be having these type of feelings for the other person. I feel like a spirit guide is trying to show you the way. I'm just looking at the death, how he's pointing to the light. So spiritually, this could be a loved one, especially since the family card came out on top. So could be a loved one that has been guiding you or trying to show you the way, trying to help you find your path in life. For some of you, if you've been wondering, like you don't know what you're supposed to do career-wise, definitely looks like some sort of healing, even a mortician for some of you. I don't know if you ever thought about that, but I feel like some of you could be a mortician, where you handle the bodies of people that have died, or anything dealing with like death. Maybe you want to look into forensics. Spiritually, maybe you are wanting to help people cross over. Maybe you're a medium, especially I can see mediumship here with it being temperance being next to death here. So some of you might be some sort of medium. And I mentioned it in another video about, I talked to someone, one of my clients, they help people transition or cross over as they're dying. So yeah, you might be into some sort of work like that. Matter of fact, I do feel like this could be some sort of clue, either about your career or someone that you are dealing with. Someone makes money off the dead. Maybe someone sells coffins, the dead or the occult. Someone makes money from the dead or the occult. And it could also be a family business. Maybe someone has a funeral home. I don't know. And then the other message, like I was saying, something about your ancestors have been trying to, they're the ones trying to play matchmaker, the ones that crossed over. They're looking after you, especially those of you that keep dreaming about loved ones who have crossed over. I feel that somebody in that family photo has been trying to guide you and match you up with someone. This death card is really a positive transformation. Now, for some of you, you could be receiving an inheritance because of someone who crossed over, and this is for those of you that have already experienced someone who's crossed over, not predicting someone's death unless you already know that someone's getting ready to, die any day now or something of that sort. But I'm not predicting any sudden, unexpected deaths, put it that way. Somebody's been visiting you in your sleep. Someone is also nervous about coming to see you or approaching you in general. And I feel like in their last attempt, they stopped or quit or was blocked. But now they're going to come through again. They're going to come forward again. Someone had to change their travel arrangements, or someone just had to change their plans around. Whatever this death is, though, this is celebration. I feel like it's being celebrated. This death or this transformation or this ending is being celebrated. it also could go back to what I was saying earlier. Someone who was at first unavailable is now available. And they're coming towards you. It's like the minute, it's almost like that was an excuse. Like they were waiting to break up because now they can come see you. Or now you guys can be together. Let me look more at Temperance. Okay. The rest fell out. But this, it looks like someone has been communicating with you spiritually through your dreams when you go to sleep. It's been some sort of spiritual messages. I also feel like someone has been trying to get you to know over and over again that they miss you. I feel like something's going to be confirmed as well. And then let me just briefly look at the Two of Wands. I also see something going from a third party situation to just two people. Especially if you're single and just dating people. I feel like at some point you feel like, okay, this is the one. This is the person I want to move forward with. Or this is how they're viewing you. I feel like you guys are going to stand out from any type of competitors. And I'm not getting that card, but that's just what I'm getting. The message that I'm getting. Someone is willing to come forward and surrender or let their guards down. You might be unaware that someone has been already spiritually pursuing you. So, yep, somebody is practicing that astral projection or astral traveling. So it's something metaphysical. Someone's been pursuing you in a metaphysical way. And they're getting you ready. I feel like they want you to know that they're coming towards you. I also feel like two people have been thinking about each other, but being distant with each other. But I feel like that's going to come to an end. Someone is coming to the realization about their true feelings. And then I'm looking at all these butterflies with the death card. So there is some sort of death and transformation getting ready to happen, but it's like a beautiful transformation. So hopefully those messages helped. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.